Next time on Death Battle, we got Batman versus Captain America, DC versus Marvel. I mean, we did a DC versus Marvel with Batman. Didn't end well for Batman. Spider-Man beat that fucking motherfucker. Just like he should have. Um, Captain America versus Batman. I feel like they're pretty similar, but Batman is more tactical. We'll see how it goes. I think Batman will win this one, unlike last time.
Defending the weak from powerful agents of evil demands a champion who has achieved the peak of human capability, all in the name of justice. And sometimes vengeance.
Batman, the Dark Knight.
And Captain America, the Sentinel of Liberty.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
America's ass is about to get its ass beat.
Throughout the underworld of Gotham City, one name strikes fear into the cold, black hearts of even the most hardened criminals. The Batman.
But becoming a 6-foot flying rat of vengeance comes at a cost. For 8-year-old Bruce Wayne, it was helplessly watching as his parents were gunned down in front of him on the way back from the theater. That poor kid, that opera really must have scarred him.
Bruce's genius-level intellect and physical prowess allowed him to pick up a vast array of
41. 6'2", 210 pounds. Secret identity of Bruce Wayne. Net worth is $6.9 billion. Perfected every martial arts known to man. And has had 23 girlfriends and kissed at least 60 women. Don't know why that's necessary to put in for a death battle.
Skills on his global journey to become the Dark Knight. He became an expert in the art of disguise and a master of every fighting style known to man. He's perfected escape artistry, sword fighting, detective skills, stealth, has a photographic memory, earned 12 master's degrees, is an expert marksman, and is vastly knowledgeable in pressure points.
And we're positive he's not superhuman?
Officially, no, he's not, but he has learned to appear so in the minds of his opponents. Having been trained by the League of Assassins, Batman's greatest weapon is fear.
All it takes is a glimpse of that pointy-eared shadow and criminals start shaking in their boots. He can disappear and reappear in an instant thanks to his mastery of stealth and the high-tech gadgets he keeps in his utility belt. Like his bat claw grappling hook, smoke pellets, tons of different batarangs, and...
Bat claw, smoke pellets, various batarangs, explosive gel, disruptor, shock gloves, cryptographic sequencer, forensic analysis kit, and first aid kit.
Shock gloves.
Hey, don't underestimate the shock gloves. They release a charge powerful enough to penetrate Kevlar and even stop the heart of one of Batman's most powerful enemies, Bane.
But then he restarted it because he's nice like that. Bane later said thank you the only way he knew how. I'm surprised Batty didn't pull something out of the utility belt to stop that one, considering it seems to contain anything Batman could ever need, even shark repellent.
No.
Actually, that's a common misconception. The shark repellent was stored in the helicopter that Robin was flying, not Batman's utility belt.
Oh yeah, because that makes it so much less ridiculous.
Batman also carries explosive gel. A cluster of this substance can be sprayed onto nearly any surface and remotely detonated. Perfect for distractions.
Or, you know, blowing shit up. Tip for criminals, if you know Batman's after you, avoid anything shaped like a bat.
Yeah, that's just common sense.
Somebody in here.
Dude, just walk away.
Something wrong?
Nope.
That was the right call. I didn't see shit. If you want to go in there and check around, go right ahead. But I didn't see anything in that fucking shit.
Bruce chose the guise of a bat to project his own fear of the flying mammal onto his enemies. However, that's not the Batsuit's only purpose.
Thanks to some military-grade armor he stole from his own company with Morgan Freeman's permission, the Batsuit is almost completely bulletproof, knife-proof, electricity...
Repurposed no-mech survival suit. Almost totally bulletproof, flame and shock resistant, capable doubles as a glider. Cowl's para-armored fibers lessen impact to the head. Gauntlets armed with blades, conceals both heartbeat and heat
Proof,
sinker.
punch proof, dog proof, and theft proof.
Inside Batman's cowl is an array of high-tech gear commonly used for listening to police scanners and communicating with allies. But in combat, Batman finds more use in its night, infrared, and ultraviolet vision. Also, its built-in triangulation imaging system, which hacks into the world's cell phones and creates a digital 3D map.
You mean he can see everything I do just because I have a phone?
More or less.
Ask him where I left my keys.
Aside from mass invasion of privacy, Batman's resume includes such accomplishments as dodging Darkseid's virtually unavoidable Omega beams, withstanding
Avoided Omega beam, survived outer space for 24 seconds, bench pressed 1,000 pounds, leg pressed 2,500 pounds, can throw a batarang 100 miles per hour, swapped a poison drink faster than the literal blink of an eye, and broken Area 51 and Area 52. There's an Area 52? The fuck?
the vacuum of space for 24 seconds, and breaking free from a coffin buried 6 feet underground in a straitjacket after being deprived of sleep for days, all while having a cocktail of unknown drugs in his system, along with the Joker's latest venom toxin.
What the
What the fuck? Okay, hold on. What?
Underground in for 24 seconds, and breaking free from a coffin buried 6 feet underground in a straitjacket after being deprived of sleep for days, all while having a cocktail of unknown drugs in his system, along with the Joker's latest venom toxin.
What the fuck? And this guy is not superhuman. Yeah, bullshit. Like, I'm starting to think, like, one of his contingency plans is to make the world think he's human, so that they'll never suspect he secretly got superpowers. Like, he's, like, been experimenting on himself. Because this dude is not human. There's no fucking way he's human.
What the fuck? Are we positive that we're positive he's not superhuman?
Well, given his line of work, I wouldn't be surprised if he stumbled into a room filled with gamma rays or something like that, but underneath the batsuit, he is affected by knives and bullets the same as any other mortal man. Even though he usually comes out victorious, his self-confidence occasionally puts him in life-threatening situations he can't escape without help.
Like Bane's thank you spine durability test.
But the Cape Crusader has consistently found a way to survive even the most life-threatening situations.
And Bats has no problem continuously going toe-to-toe with evil in the name of justice.
And vengeance.
From this moment on, none of you are safe.
Goddamn, Batman.
Born to poor Irish immigrants in Manhattan on July 4th, 1920, Stephen Rogers grew up with little money, few friends,
And even
Before transformation was 5'4" and 95 pounds. After transformation, he was 6'2" and 220 pounds. Both parents died early in his life. Won the gold medal in an art contest as a teenager. Was once mutated into the Spider King, and secretly a car thief.
fewer muscles. Good God, is that Steve Rogers or Jack Skellington? Somebody get that kid a sandwich.
but his sheer willpower, selflessness, and desire for justice stood out. As those around him left to serve in the Second World War, Rogers was desperate to fight for his country. But due to his lacking physique and health problems, he was turned away from every single military organization, multiple times.
Meanwhile, Hitler was creating a new group of super Nazis with lasers called Hydra.
Desperate to combat this new threat, Uncle Sam began the top-secret Project Rebirth. It looked like Rogers would finally get his chance to be the hero after all, provided he survived an untested, unstable, unprecedented experiment.
Worth it.
After an injection of some mystery juice and tanning in some Vita rays, Rogers lived. And as a plus became a Nazi-annihilating, terrorist-thrashing symbol of freedom, Captain America! America!
Take what you do best and create a website that's worthy of it. With AI website creation,
Fuck
The
AI.
Super Soldier Serum pushed Steve's body to the absolute limit of human physical and mental potential.
A homeless guy sold me a super serum once. I woke up in Tanny's a week later without my wallet.
With his new
Checked
body,
out.
Rogers can bench press 1,100 pounds and run a mile
Adept in all fighting styles. But Batman's a master in all fighting styles. Master Technician, multilingual, proficient in all weapons, though he typically uses his shield. Expert acrobatic, capable of chi manipulation, can resist all forms of mind control, and proficient in driving all kinds of vehicles. Because he's a fucking car thief, apparently.
In 73 seconds. By comparison, the bench press world record without the aid of a bench shirt is Eric Spoto's 722 pounds, and the fastest mile run belongs to Hisham Garouche of Morocco at 3 minutes 43 seconds. That makes Rogers nearly twice as strong and over 3 times as fast as the most physically fit human beings in the world.
He can even dodge gunfire at point-blank range by, in his own words, seeing faster.
Which is the
What?
absolute stupidest way of saying that his brain can process images faster than a normal human.
Putting his new abilities to good use, he's adept in every single form of hand-to-hand combat known to man. That's right, I bet you didn't know that Captain America was a ninja.
Jiu-jitsu? Kung Fu? Krav Maga?
All of the above.
Despite his incredible physical potential, the military initially decided Super Steve was best suited as the US Army poster boy.
That suit
Of
looks
course.
like it was ripped from a patriotic circus.
It was.
Really?
Of course.
Well, at least he upgraded to suits not made from circus later on.
No, they were too.
What kind of circus would make a costume with Kevlar Nomex and lightweight titanium that's resistant to fire, water, and electric shocks?
Some call it
World War II.
Oh, I get it.
But the most iconic aspect of Cap's attire is his famed shield. Composed of proto-adamantium and a mysterious metal from space.
2.5 feet in diameter, weighs 12 pounds. An unrepeatable combination of proto-adamantium and vibranium. Why is it unrepeatable? Proto-adamantium is even stronger than regular adamantium. What the fuck is proto-adamantium then? Absorbs the full blow of any impact, conducts neither electricity nor heat. Highly aerodynamic, can only be damaged by tampering with its molecular bonding. So, Batman's not breaking it. I still think Batman's gonna win this fight. I just want to check something here. Proto... Oops. Adamantium. Proto-adamantium is a unique metal created from a fusion of Wakandan vibranium and an experimental steel alloy. Originally developed by Dr. Myron McLean and is best known as the material used for Captain America's shield. Created in the early 1940s, experimenting with various metals. During one of his experiments, he accidentally fused steel and vibranium, resulting in a new alloy that exhibited extraordinary strength and durability. This alloy was later molded into Captain America's iconic shield, making it one of the most durable objects in the Marvel Universe. And yet, Thanos just snaps that shit. The first form of adamantium, the mysteriously formed during experiments back in World War II. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about why it's I guess just because he made it by accident. Like he didn't keep notes or anything. Whatever.
Base called Vibranium. This one-of-a-kind shield was presented to him personally by none other than the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
And like a badass, Cap doesn't just use his shield for defending himself. He hurls that motherfucker at just about anything that moves.
The combination of the two metals allows the shield to absorb and reflect
Damn.
practically all
Oh,
kinetic
shit.
energy and thus ricochet off multiple targets with only minor loss in velocity. Captain America utilizes this in combination with his super soldier mind to predict and calculate the shield's trajectory so that it always ends up back in hand no matter how many targets it has struck.
Cap's shield can reflect anything from bullets to lasers, decapitate vampires, and stop a blow from Thor's hammer. And if you recall, Mjolnir doesn't fuck around. This giant frisbee of freedom is so cool, even Superman wants one. Frisbee of freedom
hold on.
is so cool, even Superman.
What does it say? Don't worry, Captain. They won't be around long enough for it to matter. And where can I get one of these shields? It's fantastic. Enjoy it while those can't, Superman. There is none other like it in all the worlds.
Superman wants one.
Yes, I think it works.
But it's not unstoppable. It's been damaged and even destroyed its fair share of times over the years, but only by cosmic or reality warping powers.
Luckily, Mr. America doesn't rely only on his shield.
Survived being frozen in ice for 70 years, can run 50 miles per hour, caught a torpedo with his bare hands, threw the Hulk off his feet, can jump 20 to 30 feet, drops from airplanes at cruising altitude into water without a parachute, no problem.
He's boxed Thor to a standstill, was deemed worthy to wield Mjolnir, and
Yep.
has even managed to incapacitate the Hulk with his knowledge of pressure points.
Wait, go back to that second one. Did
Yeah, he kicked him right in the fucking balls. I mean, goddamn. I kind of want to root for Captain America just because, can you imagine the balls you have to kick the Hulk in the fucking nuts? But I'm pretty sure Batman's gonna win.
this guy just kick the Hulk in the dick? You've got to be a real man to give the Green Goliath a nut check. I mean, that's the fastest way to piss off a dude, and who don't we like when they're angry? Balls of steel right there. Great big, eagle-shaped freedom balls of steel.
And to top everything off, not many superheroes can claim to have defeated the fearsome foursome of crack, weed, ice, and misfix, the literal personifications of actual street drugs.
So you're telling me he's preaching an anti-drug message, knowing that drugs are the entire reason he became awesome?
I guess we can add hypocrite to his list of aliases. Despite being a physically perfect human, Captain America more or less has the same weaknesses as any other man. His patriotic uniform can only protect him so much from stabbing weapons.
And sniper bullets. God knows he gets killed pretty good by those.
Come on.
Ah! Weapons! My only weakness! How did you... No.
Even in the face of death, Captain America always stands for what the United States needs.
And sometimes that's serving Hitler an American-sized knuckle sandwich.
Fuck yeah.
Who you supposed to be?
I'm not even American. I fucking support that.
Captain America.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
Fucking Gotham, man. Total shit. Total fucking shithole. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Let's finish this. Hyper!
Oh, oh,
I
nice. Keep that spray painted. You got a badass new weapon, fucking Batman.
pledge allegiance to
Oh,
the Cap, hanging miserably from the light post.
or do that.
Captain America did have the endurance and power advantage, and Batman himself has admitted he could lose a hand-to-hand match.
Wait, what? Alright, it's conceivable you could beat me, Avenger, but it would take you a very long time. Tell me this, though. Do you want to?
Against him, but there's a big difference between could and would.
I could survive the fallout of an airplane, but I wouldn't bet on it. Unless
Fair
you're doing
enough.
it, Wiz, you should totally try it. $5 if you make it.
You're an idiot, Boomstick. Also, the fact is, Batman is more than a boxer. His stealth and disarming skills allowed him to turn the fight in his favor.
Yeah.
Not to mention the gadgets. Just because Cap could see faster doesn't mean he could see hard enough to spot bats through a solid wall of smoke.
Batman also regularly battles and sneaks around super beings far above your average laser Nazi.
Yeah.
If he can ninja around Superman's super hearing, there's no reason he can't do the same to Captain America.
And of course, Batman has more knowledge about pressure points and fighting styles because he's mastered all of them rather than simply being adept, helping him incapacitate and finish off the Star-Spangled Soldier.
Captain America just couldn't hang in there.
The winner is Batman.